What I like about New Century is they have 3 strands, which are engineering, biomedical, and computer science.
I feel like at New Century we get a overall view of the different careers out there, and we really have like ways that we can explore our interests.
In my case, I'm in the biomedical strand, which means I get internship opportunities at like the hospital when I'm a senior. I'm gonna get certified in CPR. I'm gonna get checked off with PPEs.
We got great teachers. We have engineering teachers that are specifically in that strand, such as biology, Miss Mason, civil engineering, Miss Carolyn Reed. She does a lot of engineering and she has a lot of background experiences in engineering.
The thing I like most about New Century is the diversity. There are students from different backgrounds and regions all intertwined into one culture.
I feel like the amount of cultural diversity and ethnic diversity at this school really contributes to the overall improvement of people's grades and the communication between students, and it really gives the school a great atmosphere.
During your 11th and 12th grade years here at College Academy, you'll have the opportunity to take classes actually on UAH's campus. I should be on that bus right now. So I'm gonna go. Bye.
My name is Andre Reeves, and I'm a political science professor at the University of Alabama in Huntsville. I've got the Introduction to American Government class at the Jemison College Academy, and I think it's a great deal of fun. You get a lot of diversity here. You get to be around a lot of smart people. You get to study things that in more depth than you ordinarily would get to do. I like it because it's got interesting students and interested students, and it's a different atmosphere than I get at UAH, and overall it's just been a great experience.
I was tired of those kids that held me back. I always liked to raise my hand in class. I didn't like being called a nerd because I liked answering questions. I read books in my free time, and she kept saying, if you're one of those kids, I guarantee you there are other kids like that at IB. And I was like, okay, well, sounds good.
The International Baccalaureate requires that we teach with a worldview so that people actually know more about how things that they're learning affects their family, their community, and the world.
It's definitely fun. I love challenges, and if you love challenges, then you'll have an amazing time.
Guten Tag, wie geht's?
Bonjour, comment allez-vous?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Each student is required to take a foreign language, whether it be Spanish, French, or German, and they can choose. Now, students take it 9th grade and 10th grade year, and if they want to continue on to the diploma program, they continue that language. So the deal is, by the time you're a senior, you've had 4 years of a language, and you're basically fluent in a second language.
As an outreach program, we went to the Hispanic communities downtown and on the Parkway, and since I'm in Spanish, I'm in my 4th year of Spanish, I was able to kind of talk to them and talk to the little children about, how their day was, what they like to do, in their spare time and stuff like that.
International Baccalaureate students find service projects, then volunteer.
I went to Nicaragua and Dominican Republic where I planted trees, reforestation activities. I built tables out of tires. I helped kids learn English. Without IB, I wouldn't have been able to do that kind of stuff.
No one ever feels like we're being asked to volunteer. It's just something that, as IB kids, we already want to do.
You can do so many community service things like Special Olympics. We all have to do that. And that's a great program because it's eye-opening and it shows you, wow, I might not have it that hard, or I might not have it so bad.
Every day, students step up into leadership roles.
Students are very intrinsically motivated. Students are leading labs. They lead our school. They're in charge of our SGA, our ROTC, athletics. They do everything in our school.
Not only does IB allow me to push myself, but it gives me the space that I need to like exceed more. So it's like, here's the top and I have ways to get up there.
We're all one big happy family. Like if you have a question with your homework, 5 people will be like, hey, same. Let's have 5 minutes. Let's go over this problem, and we're good. And then like in class, we're all like, haha, we got it right. Good job, guys.
They have a tremendous benefit from this program because they get credit for college, they get money for school, they get a very rigorous program of study that benefits them in the long run in their education field.
Here's the biggest reward of the IB program.
Last year's students, 100% of them received college scholarships, and the average was $220,000 for each student. We also had one student that earned $1 million in scholarships by himself.
That's the good thing about being the well-rounded. We're all in sports, we all have jobs, we all like to hang out on the weekends.
For IB, if you like learning, then you're fine, because learning is fun.
Columbia High International Baccalaureate World School, leaders in global learning.